A very good morning, students. This is your chemistry class, and yesterday in our online classes we have started the chapter Nature of Matter. What is matter? We have already discussed this in our live classes. So anything which is surrounding, which is present in the surrounding, whether it is man-made or natural, or whether it is non-living or living thing, all the things are made up of matter. So, and yesterday we have also discussed about what is atom. Atom is the smallest tiny particle which make matter. So matter is made up of atom, and everything which is present in our surrounding is made up of matter. And what is matter actually? Anything which is having mass, or you can say weight, and occupies some space, that is called as matter. Anything which is having mass, suppose if you will take a pen or a pencil, it will have some mass, and whenever you will put somewhere, it will also occupy some space. Like this pen, it is a matter. How it is a matter? Because it is having mass, and whenever we keep it somewhere, it occupies space also. So it is occupying the space, so it is having mass and space. So whatever the things which having mass and space, which carries the space, is called as matter. Now how mass is defined? Mass is defined as the quantity of matter contained in the object and the space occupied by its volume. How mass is defined? Mass is defined like weight is defined, like how much matter is present there. What is the quantity of matter? Like when you go on shop and you buy something, you say 1 kg or 2 kg of potatoes. You buy 1 kg or 2 kg of potatoes. So 1 kg and 2 kg, this is the mass of the potatoes. Potato is also matter, you can say, and it is a mass of that potato. Now this is the activity 1, which shows that mass occupies space. If you will take a cup of water and you will put something in that, the water will fall down. Why it will fall down? Because whatever the thing you put there, suppose you put stone there, so stone is having a mass. That is why it will also occupy some space, and the cup is already filled with water. So the water falls down. Air is also a matter. How it is a matter? Our earth is surrounded by air, and air is also a matter, and it also having mass and volume. Whenever you blow the balloon, what you will see? The balloon is having some mass. So that is called as their mass, and that is why it is also defined as matter. Now see the classification of matter. How matter is classified? It is classified on the basis of physical state, on the basis of chemical state. Now we will discuss what is the physical state of matter. Physical state of matter is solid, liquid and gas. And it is easily, you can easily distinguish between solid, liquid and gas. Anything which is having rigid shape and mass, and their molecular arrangement is so tightly packed, so they are called as solid, liquid and gas. These three states of matter, that is also called as solid, liquid and gases, differ from each other due to their different molecular arrangement. Why they are different from each other? Because they are having different molecular arrangement. What is molecular arrangement? Now see, suppose this is solid, this is liquid, and this is gas. So molecules in solid are so closely packed. They are so closely packed like this. And in liquid, it is not so closely packed. It is packed like this. So you can see the difference between solid and liquid molecules. Molecular arrangements are different, and in gas, they are far from each other like this. So this is the molecular arrangement of solid, liquid and gas. Now These particles are continuously moving. They move continuously. They possess the kinetic energy. There is some force of attraction between them. You can easily say the force of attraction, and in the force of attraction in solid is more in comparison to liquid, because if you try to break a solid, it will take more energy. Suppose I will try to break this, it will take more energy. And if you have to put liquid in something or some jar, it takes the shape of that container. It means the liquid is not having a particular shape. Solid is having a definite shape, but liquid is not having any definite shape. And see, their molecules are so closely packed and their molecules are loosely packed. Now see, intermolecular space. What is intermolecular space? These molecules are connected together, packed together so closely. So the space between the molecule, the space between one and another molecules are called as intermolecular space. So intermolecular space in solid, you can see it is very less. Two molecules are very closely packed, so intermolecular space is very less. And in liquid it increases, because you can see the molecules are loosely packed. So intermolecular space in comparison to solid is high in liquid, and in gas it is very less in gas. So intermolecular space between the molecules of gas is very much less, because they are very loosely packed. So molecular arrangement of solid, it is very much closely packed. There are strong forces of attraction. They are having strong force of attraction. Why? Because they are very closely packed, and their intermolecular force is maximum and intermolecular space is minimum. And in liquid, the molecular arrangement is closely packed, less closely packed. They are not so closely packed, they are less closely packed. So intermolecular space is slightly more as compared to solid, and intermolecular force is not that strong as solid. So the molecules can leave their position when moved from one place to another within the liquid. Now see intermolecular space in arrangement in gases. How it is? So in gases, the molecules are very far apart. See, you can see in the dust diagram, they are very far apart. They are not so closely packed. They are loosely packed. So their intermolecular space is maximum in gas, and intermolecular force is negligible. They are not having any intermolecular force. Therefore, the molecules of gas move from one place to another. Suppose you can take the example of a perfume. If you spray this perfume in the room, so what happen? If you will spray that in one place, the gas will move from one place to another. They move in all the direction. So whole room smelling like the same perfume which you put. So this is the example. And now changes of state we will discuss in our next live class. And your homework is you have to read this chapter carefully and try to complete the book exercises also. Thank you, students.